Today, we are going to talk about unshakable confidence. And I want you to start with this. Confidence is not something that you are born with. It's something that you build. Confidence is the bridge between where you are right now and the life you actually want to be living. It's the thing that helps you launch the business, speak up for what matters, set those boundaries, and make the change. Or it could be finally taking the action, even if you still feel scared or have any fear. So I really want to share something real with you. There was a moment in my life when I wanted something different. I didn't know what it was. I just knew something didn't feel right, but I was terrified to act on it. I didn't feel ready to take a new step to get out of my current comfort zone. And I wasn't sure if I was qualified. And honestly, I questioned myself every step of the way. But I took the step anyway. That moment didn't happen because I suddenly woke up confident. It didn't happen because I leaned into courage. I took messy action and I kept showing up until that confidence finally caught up with this new change. And that's what I want you to hear. Confidence is built, not gifted. I never would have thought 10 years ago, 5 years ago, this is where I would be today, doing what I am passionate about and helping people. I have an amazing husband who's my best friend. We live in a beautiful home in a place that we love. We've moved a couple times to get here, but everything happened for a reason. And we have 2 beautiful children that give us the motivation to keep doing more and showing up for ourselves, also for them. Most of us grow up believing, okay, confidence is a personality trait. Maybe if you have confident parents or, a sibling that's confident, this is something that's passed down to you. Only certain people can, get in front of a stage and talk to people. The loud ones, the extroverts, the ones who look like they have everything already figured out. But confidence is not a personality trait. It's a skill. Confidence is courage, consistent action over time. That is it. Courage is doing the thing that you are scared of. Consistent action is following through even when motivation disappears, and time allows the trust in yourself to grow. Confidence grows the same way a muscle does, which is through reps. These are reps of courage, reps of showing up, reps of honoring your commitments that you made to yourself. Why we lose confidence, it's gonna come back to a lot of us don't actually lack it. We just lost trust in ourselves. And this can show up in many ways. Are you showing up for your workouts? Did you say you were going to read that self-help book and then, have it sitting on the counter and you haven't even looked at it? What are you promising yourself? Did you tell yourself you're going to start running or do a 5K, 10K? This could just be doing a workout, showing up 2 to 3 times a week to feel better, to feel more confident, and then starting over next week. Somewhere along the way, we tie our worth to perfection or results, or maybe someone else's approval of you or what you're doing. So when we try and fail, or say we quit and we don't follow through, our brain stores that as evidence that you are not showing up. Mel Robbins always says to, the person that's high-fiving themselves in the mirror every morning, your brain is like, we love ourselves. We don't talk down to ourselves. Those little actions, telling yourself in the mirror, I am worthy, I am beautiful, I trust myself, you're awesome. You are telling your brain these things, and that is how you show up for yourself. These are small ways. Every time you say, I'm gonna start on Monday, I'm gonna work out this afternoon, I'll do it later, I'll eat better tomorrow, and then you don't follow through, your brain learns one message: I don't believe myself. Have you ever had that friend that tells you, let's hang out this weekend, and cancels? Let's hang out, let's do it, let's go to dinner, and then cancels. Are you gonna believe them the next time that they ask you to hang out that they're gonna actually show up? That is the same thing you're doing to yourself. So the real work isn't becoming confident, it's rebuilding self-trust, one promise at a time that you are telling yourself. The Be, Do, Have framework, let's talk about one of my favorite mindset tools, okay? This is gonna help build confidence. So be, do, have. Most of us are going to believe, okay, I have confidence, then I'll do the thing, and then I'm going to become that woman. But the truth is the complete opposite. You have to be that person first. So let's break this down. Be is your identity. Ask yourself, who do I need to be to build unshakable confidence? This means intentionally choosing how you show up. Am I capable, courageous, grounded, committed? Am I curious? So an example for this would be today, choose to feel capable and courageous, even if fear or doubt shows up. The next part is do, so your behavior. What will I do consistently to build this confidence? Notice I didn't say, what will I do perfectly? Confidence is gonna be built through small daily actions, following through, saying no when you mean no, showing up for the walk that you promised yourself, eating the protein-based meal that's gonna make you feel better, fuel your body, keeping those promises to yourself no matter how big or small. Micro habits are gonna build evidence, builds self-trust, and then your self-trust is gonna build confidence. The last piece is have. That is your outcome. What will I have as a result? So when you repeat this process, you will have more confidence, more peace, more alignment, energy, belief in yourself, consistent momentum. You begin to believe and start living as that version of yourself that you have been chasing. So before we close here, your daily confidence practice would be, I recommend writing this down. Who do I need to be? What thoughts am I choosing on purpose? What feelings am I willing to experience? Discomfort, vulnerability, fear. And then what actions will I take to honor my word to myself? What results will repeating this create over time? The goal here is not perfection. The goal is just honoring your word. This is so important. Confidence is not going to be built overnight. It's through courage and consistency over time. And you don't need to feel ready. You don't need to wait for this motivation. Show up today in one small way that's gonna build trust, because the more consistently you show up, the more unstoppable you become. Have you ever saw that person with their highlight, maybe like a highlight reel, and you're like, they are so ahead of me. How did they get there? Well, you're not also seeing how they show up every single day to become that person. And comparing yourself to someone else on someone else's journey, that is never going to help you. You can use someone as like motivation, but you are your own motivation here. You talk to yourself more than you talk to anyone else. So how are you talking to yourself? How are you showing up for you? Who do you want to become? You are that person. You just need to continue to bring back those thoughts. Okay, this person I want to become, what would they do here? Would they go sit and watch Netflix when they could go do a 20-minute workout? Would they go scroll on Instagram sitting on the couch, or go for a walk and get outside? How are you going to feel after you do those actions? And just being more aware when you are doing those things. If you're ready to start building that confidence, building up that person that you want to be, if you want support, structure, accountability, I would love to help you. I have a free 5-day energy and confident kickstart guide. This is designed to help you rebuild momentum. It's gonna help you rebuild that self-trust and finally show up as the most confident version of you. So just drop the word confidence below, or you can send me a DM on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and I would love to get you the details. Can't wait to see you in the next one.